All right, episode 11. Merry Christmas, niggas. It's still Christmas here. I still got an hour and a half, so Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's doing fine. Hope you ain't
Merry
got
Chrysler.
the corona. Very funny, Jinsei. I know that I got some nice ass gifts. My girl's family, since my family want to be stingy and not send me shit. You're old enough. You got a job. Buy your own presents. Fuck you. My girl's family actually got me a good number of gifts. So it's more gifts than I've gotten since I was like, I want to say 12 years old or something like that. Like, it was a lot of gifts. Like, they spent a lot of money on me, so I'm doing something right. What you guys get?
I got a lot of gifts too. Like, and you know me, like we said before, I think it was the last week or the week before, I told everybody not to give a, but for Secret Santa, like we did this thing where it was like 5 of us, we got together, we exchanged, or we were supposed to do Secret Santa. But I was like, you know what? Give it some of the characters that's in this group and how, how they family life is and whatnot. I was like, you know what? Everybody getting a gift. And then everybody in the group was like, okay, we getting gifts for everybody. So we just did like a big ass gift exchange thing. I got pictures, videos, and shit. I'm gonna show you later, Kaho. You feel me?
Yeah, I want to see that.
But it was some real cute shit. I had the fireplace lit, candles was going. You know what I mean? TV, Christmas music, the soulful list, all that shit was going. It was real cute shit. I really outdid myself, especially since black people don't like to have company. You know how that shit go.
Wait. You had people over?
I had people over.
Are you crazy?
Right? Am I crazy? I would have been crazy to turn down the box of gifts and all the free food. I still got food from them coming over.
Shit, I cooked tonight, so we have a ton of leftovers. It was Taylor's mom came to visit, so she's been with us for a couple of days now, and yeah, I just said I'd make dinner for Christmas. In exchange, not that I asked for it, mind you, but in exchange, like she made breakfast this morning, and then Taylor cooked last night, so I really had to do very much shit up until tonight. But yeah, her mom came. She gave me some presents. I'm still waiting for my present from you.
And, I'm still waiting for my present from you.
Your present is en route, and you better not have got the same present as me.
We definitely went to the same website and ordered. Yeah, that's why I sent you the thing, because
I know.
I'm
just saying, like
mine was more centric around what you like, and I'm sure what you got me was centric around what I like.
Yeah. Just saying, like we play a game. You always pick my hairstyle. You better not have picked my gift.
Here we go.
Every time, man. Like you know which hairstyle I'm gonna pick, and you pick that shit all the time, like just to piss me off. That's why I be making characters named the real McNeil and shit like that.
Let's take a step back. There's a grander issue at hand.
What's that?
Video games have not done a good job representing hairstyles that appeal to black men. Let's just be honest.
Why is that?
That's true.
Why is that? Because fantasy aspects. I'm pretty sure there just really ain't never been a president of a barbershop in a fantasy world.
Hey, where you go to get that fade?
Yeah, you can't get a fade. You can't get a lineup. In the fantasy world, they doing it with swords and knives. That's dangerous.
The ye old barbershop.
Okay, guys, I kind of have a question for you. I kind of popped this in my head today since it's Christmas and all. I want to know, what was your favorite ultimate single gift? Like, yes, I know we all got a lot this year, but what was your favorite single gift?
Go ahead, Jinsei. Tell your favorite single gift.
I've legit said I stopped doing Christmas. I employed to stop doing and receiving gifts at like 16, 17. So
you mean, because I think he means what was your favorite? I mean, he probably doesn't, but I'm gonna recorrect his question to make it relevant. Which is the favorite gift that you got today?
It had not today. I'm gonna say for a gift period, it had to be my PS3 story.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
With your mom's.
on the birthday, on the birthday, like in the clutch, like we only got one left. It's in the back. All right, bring that thing out like that. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I was on Twitter today. I was doing my scrolls, and then I found this kid who got a PS5, and the way he reacted was kind of heartwarming.
Yeah, that's not relevant to your question though.
Exactly.
My if I had of all time, if I had to say, my favorite gift was when I was younger. My dad got me. Fuck, I don't remember what brand it was, but it was this jacket. It was a really nice jacket, and this was like I had just moved back to Missouri, um, to live with my dad, and it was dead of winter when the shit happened. Christmas was, I want to say, like 2, maybe 3 weeks away before we actually got there. Um, and we had to go through the whole process of getting enrolled into school and all that, and that took a couple of weeks. My dad worked a lot, like a lot. So for those couple of weeks, I didn't really go anywhere. It was too cold to go anywhere. It was like fucking ice in the streets and shit. Um, but my sisters could go to school, and I couldn't because I wasn't because of the aforementioned process. So Christmas break rolls around, and my dad he gets us some Christmas clothes, or not Christmas clothes, but winter clothes. We just moved from New Mexico, so I didn't really have any winter clothes. But just like winter clothes are winter clothes, long pants, sweaters, and shit. And then Christmas Day rolls around, and the only thing that I don't have is a coat or a jacket. And everybody's opened all of their presents on Christmas Day. Everybody's happy. I wasn't even sweating the whole no jacket thing. But then my dad pulls me aside. He's got his video camera, his little camcorder in his hand. He's like, here, open this. So I open it up, and it's like this fucking puffy ass jacket. Not like a windbreaker with the cotton shit stuffed inside of it, but it's thick, right? Yeah, I put that shit on, and I'm just like, I'm still inside, so I'm starting to sweat. So I'm like, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna try it out. He's like, yeah, go outside. He's videotaping me. I'm going outside. I'm like 11 years old or so. So I go outside, and like it's just I don't feel anything, no cold whatsoever. Wearing this big ass, thick ass jacket, right? And my dad he's recording the entire time. And the jacket didn't actually become my favorite gift of all time until I want to say like 8 years later when he showed me the recording, and he was like, yeah, he's holding it up. This is a Christmas, and he's like, hey, you want to watch this video? And I'm like, it's VHS. Who the hell has VHS anymore? Get a Blu-ray, old man. He's like, come on, watch this. So we go back and we go into the apartment and we watch the video, and it's a video of me in my jacket. And like my dad he just looks proud as fuck. Like he's proud of himself. And like you can say that's kind of like self-serving, but whatever. Just seeing that and then seeing, he's like, it's my son, that's my boy. Yeah. It just turned like it kind of overrode every video game, any computer part that I've ever received, like in my entire life. And it just turned that to like my not even just a favorite Christmas gift, just favorite Christmas in general.
I'm light skinned and far too emotional for all this, bro. I'm all teary eyed and shit.
I
went through the sentiment story. Nah, fuck you. I went through the sentimental story last week, but you ain't got a shit all over me. Got me all. That's this nigga, man. I swear.
Okay, Kaho. Here's the real question: do you still have that footage to this day?
My dad does.
Not gonna cap. We gonna need that.
It's a VHS tape somewhere in Missouri, and I live in Colorado.
You can get it converted over. I'm pretty sure. Like Pops needs to do that. Mr. Wells, I am hitting him up on Facebook.
But if you
Hey, Steven, answer the question because I got a statement to make to Kaho.
go for it.
No, answer the question,
your own
fool.
question.
Oh, what I got for Christmas this year, or
No, what is your favorite gift of all time?
probably my either a Nintendo DS or my Game Boy Advance. Like, 'cause I got them when they first opened, and I never thought I would have like a Game Boy Advance, and my dad got me one. I remember it was like the Glacier Game Boy Advance, the 3 one, and the Game Boy Advances were like pretty popular back in the day when I was younger, and that's what I really remember is getting that new Game Boy Advance.
That's what's up, Steve. It's the same pops who just caught you master. But anyway,
we'll talk about that later. Not ready for
anyway. So my statement is, all things considered, I think Kaho, this is the year I'm like probably gonna fucking come out there and visit you for like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like just listening to your sentimental ass. You feel me? I was like, I'm gonna go see this nigga. You know what I mean? Like you just see this nigga in person. He gonna cook for me for a week. I'm gonna be in his room. I'm gonna pass gas on this. Like, we gotta take a road. We gotta get in the car for 30 minutes. You're not really homies. You're not boys unless you get in the car together and you fart with the windows up and locked. You know what I mean?
No, I don't, but okay.
So you gonna learn. Hey, so yeah, I'm doing a trip. If I'm not in the Philippines or Thailand, I'm for sure coming out there.
Digging out some lady boy.
And you'll never know it because it's a story that nobody would hear because nobody's there. So it doesn't matter if it happens.
You can tell me. I won't tell
nobody.
I won't tell nobody.
First thing, next podcast episode, we hear your ass. So Jinsei out there fucking on boys. Like,
episode 652. This is going to be titled Jinsei slaying ladymen.
All right, so you guys ready to know what I got this year?
No, we ain't done talking. We ain't done talking about this. Hold up. All right, so if you're gonna come and visit me, see, like it can't be while it's cold. It can't be while it's cold, because like Colorado when it's cold just fucking sucks. Can't go nowhere, especially because of this COVID bullshit. Can't go nowhere. Can't do nothing. Don't want to go anywhere. Don't want to do nothing. I mean, I explained the whole niggas can't drive in Colorado when it's cold outside or when it's snow outside. Like niggas just can't drive. Period. But it's worse. And I ain't trying to be like, fucking. You have Cotillion like, hey, y'all heard what happened to Jinsei, right? Yeah, he went up to visit Kaho and them niggas immediately died getting on the highway. I ain't trying to have that be the story.
I get what you're saying. It's gonna be colder than what I'm used to anyway, but I'm fine with that because I feel like when I get in my winter clothes bag, like that's when I like my confidence like skyrockets because anybody can look good in the summer. But when you look good in the wintertime, when you cover it up, when you look like a package that's ready to be unwrapped that needs to be unwrapped, like that's when you find fine. So if I'm really gonna like exuberant fineness, like it could be when it's gonna be cold anyway. I'm gonna fucking get off the plane. It's gonna be like I'm gonna wear like 7 layers. I'm not gonna be used to the shit. You feel me?
I mean, it gets like up to 100 here in the summertime. Like it's not South Park where it's snow on the ground and kids are wearing fucking winter clothes all year round. That shit don't happen here.
It's still gonna be different though. It's still gonna be different.
Yeah,
but the plan is I gotta go to Seattle in the summer because Seattle ain't nothing but rain all year long anyway.
Yeah.
Need to be warm.
That's where Holly's from.
Yeah, I'm in Seattle during the summer for like a couple days because I'm visiting Shane. Hi, Shane. Know you're listening. Love you, Shane. Because got to be careful around him. Only a couple days. He'd be trying to rape me. So
who's Shane?
It's one of our. It's one of. I've mentioned him before. It's one of my coworkers, like great friends. It's my husband of sorts.
Why do you move to I almost said Sacramento. Why did he move to Seattle?
Because Shane is impulsive at times, and he just had a job opportunity. But like he loves the ambiance of Seattle. So in the middle of a visit, he like meets some guy in TSA, and then like inquires about the whole TSA lifestyle. So that he applies for the job because he tells the guy he lives in Seattle. And he's just like, it's a very, very Shane-esque story, and I'm gonna get him on here so he can explain it.
Cool.
So yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah, we'll go visit him, and then I need to make a trip out there to go see your ass. Maybe I'll bring Io to me, and then I'm not worried about the not doing shit because I'm just there for the company, not really like to actually do shit.
Nah, nigga, we going to laser tag. The shit is right around the corner.
You want to get fucked up?
Your ass gonna get fucked up. You be like, hey, where the basketball? All I got is this laser gun. You ain't gonna know. You can be out of your motherfucking element, nigga. You gonna get roasted.
And we go play basketball. And we go play basketball. And I'm gonna get that shit recorded because you've been talking crazy lately.
I don't even play sports. What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck. You getting out there? You talking crazy for Io? About to fuck you up?
Like I said, Io is he's the one breaking your ankles, nigga, not me.
No.
Roller skating that ass. We went to this is another thing that we can check out. Me, Taylor, and our mom went to an escape room yesterday. And that was pretty fucking fun. It was kind of like I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of fucking corny at the beginning. It was like some rip off Harry Potter shit, but like it was well done. Past the initial like wands and wizard bullshit, it was actually like really well done. And it like the room itself only had like a 30% success rate, and usually there were 4 or 5 people, and it was just us 3, and we smoked that shit.
What was your time,
Yeah.
Kaho? We got out with, I believe, 12 minutes left. So we actually got on the high scoreboard, but we didn't get the top. The top had like 15 minutes and 14 seconds.
I'm down and come right down your score for that. I'm good. Okay, it's good. I'm gonna be panicking. What you mean we can't get out?
Claustrophobic, nigga. The wall.
Anybody else in here can't breathe?
Jinsei, it's gonna be okay. No, the air is police. The air is police. What were you talking about, Steven?
Well, I want to know, like, would you ever come to California, Kaho? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, why not? That way I could actually choke your ass. Be like, hey, Kyle, like, hey, he's choking, he's playing, he's choking. No, he's choking me.
Yeah, I got muscles. I can fight back.
All right, Steven.
All right. Also, I think Steven's taller than you too.
No way, really?
How tall is he? Because I'm 5'9".
That's what I am too. We're like dead even.
All right, I'm gonna put your ass in a chokehold, and we gonna see not chokehold. That's illegal. Put your ass in a headlock. There we go. And just noogie the shit out of you. I got muscles, Kyle. Stop it! I got muscles.
I'm probably faster than Jinsei though.
Hey, you could be the Flash for all I care. You'd be like zipping around. All right, you got to get in close at some point, and when you do, it's fucking over, son. Over, son. Oh, Kajo, watch this. Like, this nigga really just ran the fuck away. That's not how you want to fight, Steven.
No, you just gotta get in there and do as much damage as possible.
That's true.
Before you get knocked out.
Also true. Is that all? Like, is that all that you wanted to talk about?
I mean, I did get a pretty cool Dr. Stone blanket from my girlfriend.
Dr. Soap blanket.
One of the animes we're going to be talking about next season.
Dr. Soap or Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone. My bad.
Dr. Stone.
There is soap.
I swear he said Dr. Soap. Did he say Dr. Soap?
No, he said Dr. Stone.
Okay,
What'd you get her?
Well, I got her quite a bit of things.
Let's talk about that later. Because it's going to turn into a whole Steven story, and we may as well have the Steven story in the Steven story time slot.
I kind of like that segment. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the anime.
Yeah.
AKA the season's end. Because damn, if all this shit didn't just end.
Yeah, some good ass episodes.
I'm still trying to like process everything that happened this season. I felt like this season went by way too quickly. Maybe just because we're talking about it in the podcast now we like watch it. Like I just felt like every week went by super fast.
That's because you're getting old, Steven. You're getting old.
I don't want to get old.
You're already old, nigga. All that gray hair and shit.
I got like one baby strand of gray hair.
Nah, last episode you was like, Jinsei, patches, if it makes you feel better. I got gray hairs.
You know what?
Hairs. S.
Tomorrow at work, I would have Jinsei come over to me and actually see if I have any gray hairs or not.
I'm not going to be there when you get to work.
Right up in his scalp, dog. Just fucking get your fingers all up in that greasy.
I'm not gonna be there. I work in 6 hours. I'm leaving the house in 5 hours. I'm not gonna be there.
Wait around so that you
can to see Steven.
You can touch his fucking oily scalp.
Actually, I've been combing it lately.
That doesn't change what I just said.
Yeah, you're right.
Which anime are we talking about first before I keep bagging on you?
I kind of want to talk about Akudama Drive.
Okay.
Did I call it or did I call it?
I called it, so shut up.
I mean, I felt like, honestly, I had so many mixed emotions because I felt out of all of the season animes we were watching this season, this one felt the most complete to me.
Yeah, I think the
because
ending
there was a definitive ending.
The ending was kind of satisfying. I mean, I want to know what happened to them little fucking robot children, but other than that, yeah. Like I told you, Nick. I told you everyone was gonna die. I told you.
You're right. I should listen to you more, Kaho.
Damn. This is only number one that I've been right about predicting the ending to. By the way, we'll get into that later. Just saying.
But you know what? That really tripped me out. Was I thought Swindler was gonna go out after Courier, and that kind of tripped me out a little bit. I'll be honest about that.
In the last episode, you said that you thought Swindler was going to swindle her way out of it.
But no, she just went right in and like, come on, go ahead, kill. This is my end of my life. I'm like ready to accept it. And then she just is killed by all the executioners. But man, let me tell you.
One execution.
Yes. But anyway, I should have said this one. But anyways, I couldn't believe on how powerful the bike that Courier actually had. Like, no wonder why he was protecting that bike the entire time. That kind of threw me off a little bit.
Wait, didn't he have like a emotional connection with the bike because it was by the person who like killed his mom or something like that when he was younger?
Didn't the bike belong to his mom? I don't know. I
thought the bike belonged to the person who killed his mom in the last episode, and like when he killed him, he took the bike with him.
I'm hazy on what happened in the flashback because fuck flashbacks. But insofar, like I mean, he did some crazy shit with that bike. That wasn't the first time that he used a railgun, and I'm pretty sure it was like episode 3 or 4. He actually used the railgun to basically cut a building in half. I don't know. Like I wasn't surprised by it. I thought it was cool as fuck. Like, you know, seasons to end for an anime. Like that was a dope ass way to go out on it, and the animation was just fucking amazing. But I'm pretty sure I've seen him do most of the shit that like the whole.
Well, the shit where he used his arm to fucking that was
Also,
that was fucking cool.
Okay.
Like I didn't shit coming. That was hella creative. I love that shit.
Okay, Kaho and Jinsei. I know I'm a little excited here. I'm trying to keep my hypeness down a little bit, but what did you guys think about on how like all the executioners like home base were kind of getting taken over by the citizens? That was kind of crazy. Like I would have never thought that it would come down to it. Like even like the boss is getting taken out too.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw it coming. Um, I didn't know how, but it occurred to me at some point during not the last episode, not last week's episode, but the one before that. That like yeah, they had executioners going around and killing people and shit, but then when fucking Cutthroat went and just annihilated all of the fucking the executioners in that building, like he took out a huge majority of them. So they still had some, but they didn't have anywhere near the amount that they needed in order to do what they did before Cutthroat killed them all. You know, and they're still human beings. Like homie threw a fucking Molotov at that one, and she just caught on fire and died. Like, you know, she might be strong, but she's not the that master one who's like fucking teleporting around and shit. I kind of saw that coming. I knew that the executioners were going to be killed.
The last swindle. What you call that whole entire act right there, the final swindle.
I kind of felt bad for Swindler though, for real. I get it.
That's because you were a simp.
I am indeed.
What you talking about, Jinsei? If she hadn't gotten fucking splattered up against that cross, you know, Steven definitely would have got the pussy.
All in all, though, I think Carrier carried the entire show. That's just my own opinion. I know Brawler was pretty cool for you, Kaho, but still, I think Carrier did a lot. Courier. Always mess up his name.
Like, I guess it depends on, like, it really depends on what you consider to be a carry, because, like, he was a cool character, but he was very monotone and very, like, he was very much detached from the rest of the group. You know, like every contribution to a conversation that he had was like either a very simple sentence or like 3 words or something. He was like if Batman was an angsty teenager. You know, he just wasn't. I don't know. Like when somebody says carry an anime, I think it's like, all right, it has to be based on their personality, the things that they do, and the type of character growth. And Courier is the exact same character throughout the entire anime. Nothing changes about him. I don't see how he can carry an anime. He's a good character, in the lane that he's in, but he's not dynamic at all. He's skilled, but he's not like charismatic either. You know, he literally just like get out of the way, shithead. Like and that's his entire personality. That's it.
It's safe to say, Steven, safe for you to say, just like I had some connection to this character instead of saying that he carried the anime.
Okay,
Now, if that's like if that's the one you're like, oh my god, if I was in anime, I want to be just like him. Just say that. That's fine.
I felt more.
Some people just have better taste.
Kusukaki.
What's the next anime, Steven? What we talking about next?
Oh, we got Talentless Nana, which he never picked up.
All right, cool. I'll get to lay back in my chair and text on my phone. Go ahead, fellas. Play Kaho. Tell me about that Talentless Nana.
So this episode, the last episode was like probably Primarily because there was zero action in it, but then again, there was like a lot of. I'm not even sure if it was. No, it was. There was flashbacks in the shit. Okay, so there's no action. There's flashbacks, and it's central. It's like the central focus of it is the fucking sheep girl again. Like, why do they keep putting her in front of the camera and then leaving it there? And like, all right, put the camera on her. All right, cool. We're taking lunch, and that's it. Like the episode was centered around her, and again, Nana not knowing what the fuck to do with her. It's like a dysfunctional Yuri anime for some reason, and I don't like it. Not because of the Yuri aspect, but because I don't like the cheerful sidekick character. Number one, number two, flashbacks, as I said earlier, and then three, no action, nothing happened. So yeah, this is a shitty episode. I didn't like it.
And like how I feel about it, Kaho, like why would they end it on something like that? Like, were they running out of time or what? Like, what would the deal with just like showing Michiru's backstory, the sheep girl? Like, why do we need to know her backstory? Is she going to become a bigger character? Are we going to get a season 2? Like, this episode did not complete the season. It was kind of lackluster.
I don't know, man. I want to say that this probably there might be one more episode to wrap it up, because some animes do get 13 seasons, 13 episodes a season. However, I have no idea why they decided to focus on her, and I can't even go so far as to say like, oh, they focused on her because she's going to play a bigger part in either the next episode or the next season or whatever, because in this anime, they keep going. Like the very first episode, they go hella in depth on the character's backstory, and then just fucking kill them. And they do that a couple of times. Like there's like how many deaths now? 4, 5, 6?
Probably like closer to 6.
I think this is like 6 total. And like 4 of them, they go like, this is the backstory. This is how this character became the way that they are. This is what they like. This is what they dislike. This is their favorite band. And like just all kinds of information, and then fucking dead. It's like all of that backstory, all those flashbacks were for fucking nothing because that person is in the ground now or off the cliff or some bullshit.
I'll be honest, Talentless Nana had so much more potential than it actually showcased, and that's how I kind of feel right now.
There is another episode of Talentless not coming out. So it'll be out in 1 day and 6 hours.
Cool. I still think that it's like one of the best anime that have come out this season. It's just there are 2 episodes now, maybe 3, that are just fucking fall flat for me because it's all flashback, no action. But it's still good for what it's worth. And hopefully the next episode will be like some fucking animation, some fucking some good shit. Like I'll be honest, I cannot wait to see how Nana dies because I guarantee she's going to.
I think she may. This is just a theory I have, Kaho. This may happen. Like maybe the immortal guy or somebody else either is going to be taken down with her, or Michiru and the immortal guy are going to tag team and take out Nana on the same cliff that they kept on killing everyone. That's just a little theory.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think because her boss is like on the way to the island. I think he's gonna get wind of the fact that she's going soft on Sheep Girl, and something's gonna happen to turn her against him. She's gonna try and run away, and eventually she's gonna die and have some stupid monologue. Maybe the enemies of humanity is humanity itself. Something stupid like that.
I would be so mad if that was actually what was going to happen or will happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think a character is going to come back that you're not going to expect.
I think Nano. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. Like maybe like Nano, the guy of Nana, would actually come back and say like she's the perpetrator. She's the one that's been doing all these killings, and he's going to like do some obscure theory on how he survived the cliff fall.
He's been dead for weeks in the timeline. How does he come back? Nobody has reviving powers. Like they said that Sheep Girl was trying to figure out how to bring people back from the dead, and she damn near killed herself using her power to heal people. Like, there's no way in hell they can. I mean, yeah, anime, whatever. But there's no way in hell they can, even within the bounds of their own logic, justify her bringing somebody back to life.
We're gonna have to wait and see which theory is right, because that'd be really interesting. Who actually had a more closer theory?
Just saying, I'm on a roll already.
I know.
All right, what's next?
What else did you guys watch this week? How about Our Last Crusade or Rise to a New Hope? That was kind of interesting.
Called it.
That's it.
I called it. This is number 2.
What you call?
That the big sister is the one who perpetrated all this nonsense, is trying to kill her sisters.
I mean, you called it like a mile away, Kaho.
I know. That's even better.
Get off his dick.
That's the 3
hold
point.
up.
Nah, nigga, that's the 3.
It
That's
might
the
not
3.
even-
That's the
No.
3. Half court shot, nigga. Half court shot.
I don't know what
What
you
you
guys on.
All you can do is run up to
It
try
might not
and
even
try
be
and.
real.
All you can do is run up to try and play D on fucking IO and get your ankles broke, nigga. Scream, no IO, no, and then he dunks on you.
You gonna make me dunk on Io. You gonna make me dunk on Io. For sure. You gonna make me stand on his head and dunk on him.
How my nuts taste, Jinsei? How my nuts taste?
Anyway, look, this is what I'm saying. Then they say like that might not even be like the real sister.
Yeah.
So you're like half correct.
Well, I mean, it's the character that they're presenting as the sister. Unlike, like, where is the sister? Is she fucking dead or something?
I don't even know.
Big
It was
time.
okay. It was an okay last episode, and they confirmed that we're getting the next season up in July. That was this anime, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what?
Actually, no, it wasn't. That was Standing on a Million Lives. Never mind.
Well, this one has been confirmed for a second season too.
Can't wait for more Alice.
The yeah, fucking female anime characters named Alice. The animation was great. Like, I think they could have done this anime so much more justice if they had put that type of animation in every episode. Because like they have quite a few fight scenes in this anime, but they're in like the first episode, one of the episodes in the middle, and then the last episode have really good animation, and the rest is just eh.
I still don't understand on how like Isuka's friends just came out of nowhere. Like, I just don't get it. Like, on how they were able to get him his sword so quickly off of the bridge.
If you paid attention to the last episode, Jin looked at him and was like, something going on with this boy. I'm about to follow him.
Oh, speaking of Jin, that was crazy on how he got his armhole torn up by the masked man.
His armhole?
No, his arm got torn up.
I mean, he cut him once. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty clear that that Jin was like, he was suspicious of him. Not necessarily in a bad way, just he's like, oh, he's acting funny. So like, I mean, yeah, like the idea that he followed him is not like it's easy to envision, and also like they didn't get anything to him real quick. Like he was engaged in with Alice's sister, and then with Mask Bro, fucking Tuxedo Mask, and then with Big Dog Accretion. Like that took a while. They had plenty of time to catch up and like scope the scene out and fucking sit down, have a picnic, decide what they're gonna do, and then actually step on the scene. Like they had plenty of fucking time.
But I did like the whole connection between Alice and Isuka on how when they destroyed the astral, like the guardian spirit, like they were pretty in sync on that round. Like on how Isuka was telling Alice to use her Blossom magic attacks and everything like that. He already knew what kind of magic she could actually use. That was kind of interesting as well.
Did he tell her to use it?
Yeah, he told her.
He told her to use the blossom, and that's because she used it in fighting against him. So like he knew what it was going. Steven, stop it. What was I gonna say? Damn, I lost it because Steven's being ridiculous.
Come on, pick it up. Pick it up.
I don't know. I forgot, bro. I forgot. I enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed this season of this anime, given what it was. You know what I mean? Like, this is obviously Romeo and Juliet war love story. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Maybe the Empire is the bad guys.
Oh, I knew that.
Obviously, they've learned how to harvest the astral spirits, and they're turning it into fucking giant robots of sorts. So like they're kidnapping or they're taking in these witches, not for crimes of war, but to take their astral spirits. That's kind of crazy.
Weapons out of the. I mean, I think that both sides have evil to them, like the whole, and I mean, I guess I can't even really say evil for the not Empire. Like the Empire, they clearly seem like they're okay. We're gonna try and mechanize these people that we have in prison cells and then use them against the other. But then you have on the other side, you have like the guardian spirit and shit. It's just like, I'm gonna come out of this dark hole in the sky and kill every single person and set fire to entire cities. Like, maybe it's not evil, maybe there's a reason for it, but we sure as hell don't know what that reason is, and it seems kind of evil.
But if it's a reaction to the Empire already doing it like hundreds of years ago or whatever.
Yeah, but the city that like when the homegirl came out of the sky the first time, the city that she was about to destroy was a neutral city. It didn't have any Empire presence in it. She was going to blow up the entire city that was a neutral city. Like, no Empire there. Is that justified? No.
They just wanted to start stuff. That's what I think.
I think maybe they have like maybe it was like a feral mindset. It was just like, instead of being a, like, you know how the main characters are more like they're more in the moment, they're more cognizant of their surroundings and like the people and the current times and stuff. And whereas like the founder, when she came out of the sky, she's just like time had stood still prior to her going in there, and then coming out, all she knows is like, I was just locked away for hundreds of years or whatever the fuck, enemies all around me, not taking proper time to suss out her current situation. She's just like, fuck it, I gotta do some damage here. So maybe that's it. We'll never know, because Isuka cut that bitch in half.
I can't stop thinking now. I just want to say, I feel like Isuka resembles Kirito so much from Sword Art Online. I don't know about you guys, but I'll say it. I'll keep on saying it.
Yeah, I made that comparison last episode.
Dang it. Anyway. Jinsei, got anything more for this episode?
Nope.
What else we got? Oh,
Kaho, you caught up on Noblesse?
Yeah, boy.
First of all, you saw what I meant about the last episode, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you see they was getting busy, real busy.
They wasn't getting busy; they was getting busy.
But I gotta say, you know what the highlight of the episode was for me?
What's that?
They walking into the damn throne room, and his school outfit fading into his vampire outfit.
Oh yeah,
Noblesse outfit.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck.
Like you really that nigga, huh? So I hope you put old girl in her place, and I'm excited to see what happens, because I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this is like a Naruto thing. You remember how Naruto Kakashi kills Rin, but it's because like she requested for him to do so.
Mhm.
Like maybe the previous noble wanted him to kill him or put him in eternal sleep or whatever it is that happened.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too. Like, because he didn't want to say shit about it. I mean, he could have just flat out denied it if that's all that it was. But there's clearly something like there's some complex machination behind the scenes that we haven't been privy to. And like, God, the previous Lord's daughter she just fucking annoys me. They did a good job making her like a hateable bad guy type of character. They did a really good job at that. Because like
she about to put fucking granddaddy vampire to sleep and shit. I'm like, no, don't do it.
Like that shit. That's gonna suck if that actually happens. Because like all the people in that room standing around were like, he raised every single one of us, including you. And she's just like, nope, knock that nigga's head off. Like, oh, we gonna see what happened.
Yeah, this shit dope as fuck. I thought old boy M21 was gonna turn into a werewolf again.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing like he's just giving them like staged medicines so that like they can like up their powers a bit. But he gonna get to the point to where it's like here you can transform.
Yeah, with all the drawbacks and shit.
Yeah. It was just dope. I can't wait for 4 days and 8 hours to pass by so I can watch the last episode.
Dog, when fucking Frankenstein went up against fucking Ninja Gaiden guy, he's like, yeah, I fucked your daddy up too, so come get it.
That's some shit. Hey, but that's another hateable character. The young boy, like, bruh, like, sit the fuck down. Like, this is grown man fighting right now.
Yeah, man.
Like, come on. That boy be like, dog spear. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, this good ass shit. Stevie, you lacking.
Okay, well, I want to talk about Attack on Titan eventually with you.
So let's get into Jujutsu Kaisen first. Because it was the last episode of this part of the anime. They're going to take a 20 or 30 or not 20, 21 day break. So there's going to be a part 2 to this.
I don't know.
The next, I think it's only going to be 10 or 11 more episodes. But yeah, but that boy Itadori is doing this thing.
Is it still? Well, I mean, after the break is over, is it still going to be season 1?
It's still going to be season 1. It's just a break in between.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be like 26 episodes, I believe.
24, but yeah.
24.
Okay, I'm off by a few episodes. But no, I liked it on how they had like a final villain type of thing. But yeah, I felt like, I don't know, I didn't really understand what they were trying to do in this episode, although I understand that they were trying to kill the villain. That's basically what I got all out of this. Can you guys explain to me a little bit more? I did watch the episode, but can you guys kind of fill me in on what's going on?
Jinsei?
Kaho, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's motivated to actually kill. He's forced to kill a human so that he can actually go and help soup guy. What's his name? Whatever. Nanami. Whatever. I don't know, whatever his name is.
Nanami.
Yeah, Nanami.
Nanami.
Toonami. Yeah. So he's helping out Toonami and shit. He breaks into the fucking what's that shit called? The dimensional
zone.
Yeah, I don't think it's not called dimensional zone.
But yeah, I saw that part. I understood that part.
What did you understand? I don't get what you're not understanding.
Like, I must have fell asleep because I don't remember him like killing him until after like I was watching this episode, and then I saw them later on when they were like at the body bags where they were watching like the guy being buried or something like that. So
And it didn't occur to you to go back and watch it? Just left it at that?
No, I did, but I didn't really understand it. But that was my bad.
Also, you silly ass niggas, domain expansion.
Yeah. Domain expansion. That was dope. That whole that concept of like a final attack, I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait till he gets his own. I can't wait till Sukuna starts being a bitch.
He's such.
Like for real. They need to link up already so you can get the rest of them fingers so they can live in harmony. You need to stop it.
Is that what's gonna happen?
So special. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's fucking Naruto. What are you talking about?
Believe it, nigga.
What is so special about his boy? Because he's like, I don't care about anybody else living or dying, but this one, I want this one around.
Oh, because he was about to.
What was he about to do?
He was about to. I don't know. He was like doing some blue magic shit going on, and he's just like, oh, I want him. I gotta have him. I need him. But he never got it. He never fully got it out. He didn't get to bust that nut. And he
That's
just
because he changed it like right before that moment, right?
yeah, and he just blue balled Sukuna right at the end, and he's just like, oh shit, I gotta figure this out. I need to work that shaft, see what's in there.
Oh, but what about that guy when he went down to the bakery with the whole girl situation? That was kind of interesting in my
Flashback garbage.
Jinsei.
Character development, Kaho.
Nanami was cool enough without it. And he let nothing do his character.
Hey, isn't that the same bakery girl, if I'm not mistaken, the one that Itari goes to see also?
I don't know.
I don't remember him going to a bakery.
I thought that was kind of cool on how he just like said, I need to take out that curse, but he came back and then he was like, let me get that off your shoulder, and then he took care of it like that. It was like it was nothing. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. But y'all just gonna gloss over the fact that I called this one too?
Go ahead.
But that old boy died?
Yep. He like
I don't believe it.
He turned to the good side for like 5 seconds and then just got slain.
I don't believe it.
What's not to believe?
I think he's still alive, Kaho.
You old hopeful ass nigga, the spark of hope will be extinguished. There ain't no hope. That nigga dead. He a twisted up ass body dead on the floor.
The animation was pretty good though.
The animation in this one is always on point.
The semi 3D shit they be doing every now and then. Like, why can't they just animate or 2D draw a big ass character? Why they gotta go into the 3D shit?
Because it shit takes a lot more time to draw it than it does to just model it in 3D. Because you got to animate that shit, and animating means drawing every single frame, right? Whereas if you make a fully 3D model of a thing, then you can just move it around as if it were a 3D object. It's a lot faster and a lot cheaper to do. And this is their first escapade into an anime, I'm assuming. And so that means that like before they actually go into like, I mean, same shit happened with Naruto. Like the animation for Naruto was kind of trash for the first season, second season, and then third season, fourth season, and then from then on, shit was just dope as fuck. Like you had fucking Rock Lee fighting my mom is inside of my sand boy, whatever the fuck his name is. Gara. And like that, and like you go back and watch the first season and then jump ahead to that shit, the Jonin or Chunin fights and shit. It's like night and day difference.
Who's first time animating what?
You
said this is their first time into animation. Who are you talking about?
this series, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Uh,
So the reason why I say that is because, like, now that that's out there, now that the first season is like halfway out there, so it's only halfway out the door. But now that it's halfway out there, they can start doing like posters and dolls and like merchandise. Basically get money to come in for the actual development of the anime, which means they're going to have more staff, they're going to have better paid animators, et cetera, all that shit. And this happens with basically any anime that gets popular. Like later on, the animation fucking quality
Gets
goes
better and
up.
better.
Yeah, it goes up and up and up because there's people buying the shit, people buying the books, people buying the box sets, people buying manga. Because just it's like it's a lot easier to get anime out to more people than it is to get manga because you have to buy manga mostly.
And I'm kind of annoyed by that. Like, I was trying to order some Jujutsu Kaisen manga that is sold out everywhere. I have never seen a particular series that is sold out. When it comes to manga, you can normally find that anywhere, but not for Jujutsu Kaisen. That stuff is popping off.
And they're never going to sell out of Crunchyroll subscriptions, for example.
Low key, I was kind of mad that I didn't get my Jujutsu Kaisen manga.
But yeah, it just means that the anime itself is going to draw in more money, which is going to give them a bigger budget. And then later on, it's just going to be even better.
Well, the next anime, if we're done with Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm Standing on a Million Lives. This one, I actually kind of paid attention quite a bit, actually.
All right, so your take on it, though.
It blew my mind. I know that the main protagonist, I can never pronounce his name because it's so weird to me. But anyways, like the main protagonist in I'm Standing on a Million Lives, he's still struggling with the fact that after they're knowing that this is actually not necessarily a reality game anymore, that like he's dealing with the fact that he actually killed someone. But I like it that there's not just answering questions about the game and the world itself from the game master, and now that they're actually getting abilities that they do all these little quests and all these little tedious quests, that they're actually building up their own human selves in the real world. Did anybody else catch that besides me?
It was pretty like they explained it. Not a thing that you had to guess on. Not a thing that you had to catch. They explained it to you. But yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting that their power, as it were, is carrying over to the real world. That's an interesting thing.
Also,
that would be the most ideal way to go about the whole isekai thingamajig. Like, that's how I would like it to happen. If we're gonna go to a different world, you gotta come back with some of that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so what do you think about the game master like just showing up out of nowhere?
I know that was a fucking Steven wet dream.
Yeah.
Nasty fuck. Also, what's difficult about this nigga's name, first or last? It's Yusuke, right?
Ooh.
The main character's name is Yusuke, isn't it? What's his last name?
Is it?
Yotsuya?
Yotsuya. I know it's not Yusuke. It's like
No, his first name is Yusuke. His last name is Yotsuya, I think.
You know what? Let me check my anime list right now.
Because they do the whole they do the whole last name first name thing instead of first name last name.
Yeah, it is Yusuke. Okay.
No, that's just an easy as name to remember. And then Yotsuya is easy too.
But I liked it. I like it on how they had that new player that was like wanting to kill that like boss mob guy, and then like I liked it on how Yosuke's past kind of trickled in here on how he was like, you don't want to go down this route, kid. And I think that's gonna be the next season on how this was the one that got an announcement for season 2 already in summer of 2021. But yeah, I liked on how they added a new player at the last episode of the first season.
I like how you just combined his last name and first name into a new name. Said Yosuke. It's Yotsuya Yusuke. Yosuke. Gotcha.
Yusuke. My feelings for I'm Standing on a Million Lives definitely grew as the season continued. I wasn't on board with it at first, and then like the last episode really got me interested. I felt like there was a lot of action. I liked the whole crime scene going on. That was pretty cool. And yeah.
I think the last episode was interesting from a story, like narrative standpoint, but it was kind of boring overall. There was like information that needed to be known, so it gets a pass from me. It was just like it was weak for a season finale, I think.
I still 7.5 out of 10 season of anime.
Like, wait, we ain't doing that yet. Don't worry, I'll get you.
Are we
in.
doing
Don't
that then?
We're doing that. Yeah. Just wait. All right, what's next, Steven? What else? Anime wise?
I think we covered everything.
No,
we did not.
Okay.
Me and Jinsei need to talk about Attack on Titan.
No. Wait till later for that.
What's it called? Kaho? What's it called?
Irregular.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I have nothing to say about this anime.
Go ahead, you lead on this one, Kyle.
No. I need to know what you think about this one. Need to.
Okay, so I really thought that was two girls. I didn't know one of those was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the next episode is going to be the one we can really discuss. This one was like the set piece for it.
Yeah.
So it's like they stopped that preemptive attack, but there's a plan B. Once plan B is going, we're going to see what happens. Because are they going to team up? Is the impenetrable shield lady going to, save everybody? Like, I need to know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, good. We're on the same page. You basically said everything that I wanted to say. But like when the episode first began, like for the first couple of minutes, I was thinking, it's probably just another informative episode, and it kind of was, But like you said, it's a set piece. It's setting up for the next one. I can't really be mad at it because it set it up well to the point where it's like, fuck, when does the next episode come out? And that's not me actually like giving an opinion. I'm asking you, Jinsei, when's the next episode come out? You know about episodes. I don't know that shit.
8 hours and 47 minutes.
Woo, doggy. I had to turn into the fucking country boy for a moment there. But yeah, I'm gonna be on that. And aside from a couple of foibles so far, I'm still very much impressed with this anime, even though it's in its third season.
You just gonna continue to, okay. All right.
It's the third season.
Hey, I almost fought my sister earlier because she was like, "Oh, can you tell me all about the season 1 of Attack on Titan? Because I'm not about to watch 50 episodes." I'm like, "It's not 50 episodes. What are you talking about?" She said, "It says 50 episodes on Hulu." I'm like, "It's not 50 episodes." So she's like, "It's 50 episodes." I'm like, "You gonna tell me the one that has a painting in the living room, not a painting, a puzzle that's been glossed over and framed of anime in the living room, the family room? How many episodes this anime?" And my pops was just like, "What the hell are y'all arguing about?" And he's like, what movie is this?" I'm like, "It's a show." So then I'm like, I walk off into the kitchen, go give me something to drink, right? I'm just mad. I'm fuming because she gonna tell me it's 50 episodes. So they're on Hulu looking at it, and Hulu has it dubbed and sub. So that's why the first season is 25 episodes. So that's why it says 50 episodes. And I hear this is a goddamn cartoon. My pops. like I was like, what's your problem? Sister, what's your problem? First season's 25 episodes, and it goes like it's like 16, 16, 12, and I was like, like, come on, what you arguing with me about? We had episode 61, 62 of Attack on Titan. But anyway, I'm not about getting to this shit with you when it comes to fucking Irregular Magic High School.
All right. I mean, you've gone through the gamut today. You've been put through the meat grinder today. That's all right. We don't have to argue about how there's really 3 seasons and not only 2.
Jinsei.
So we'll just put that aside.
So the only power that I wanted to talk about was old girl being able to teleport or whatever they called it. That's some dope ass shit. That was some dope ass shit.
It's always weird because like when you see something like teleportation, right, in an anime and nobody else can do it. It's just like, unless you can like perceive the future. And it happened in the Romeo and Juliet shit too, because homie was like, he teleported a knife from one hand to the other and then cut Gunboy's arm with it. Like, you thought I could only teleport myself, didn't you? Haha, think again, kid. Slice. Like those types of characters, I just feel like if they utilize their power correctly, they would basically be unstoppable. Like, why go for his arm? Like, just teleport the knife and immediately thrust that shit in his fucking throat. Don't talk about it. Just do it. But they always fuck around and make the character too prideful or too scared or too whatever the fuck. You got the strongest power in the world. You saw how Lemillion was fucking shit up. He's just, like, he wasn't teleporting. He's just going through shit. Basically teleporting. Like, do some shit like that, dude. Come on, go fucking around with this strong ass power. And that's all I got to say about that. Just teleport behind you. Put a katana through your chest. Straight from the back, all the way through. Nothing personal, kid.
Thank you.
Jinsei, I have a question for you, by the way.
Shoot.
Why does your sister want to skip ahead one of the best animes of all time? That's what I want to know. Like, is she a true anime fan here?
I explained it to you. She assumed that it was 50 episodes long. The first season. And I was telling her this is the 4th season. So she wanted me to summarize the first season.
Did you?
No. Gotta watch that shit. It's 25 episodes.
Better watch that shit, bitch.
It's like Kaho needs to.
I was hoping you wouldn't. I was hoping you would. Shut up, Steve. I was hoping you wouldn't say anything about that. Now Io's gonna know. I can't have Io disappointed in me, or else he might shake me on my shoes like he did you on the basketball court, nigga. Yeah, you sliding around and shit. Am I standing in oil? Am I standing in oil? I don't know how to play. Shoot the jumper. How do I jump?
What is the anime? What is the anime that you want to have a discussion about? That I haven't watched. Kaho.
Sword Art Online.
No, I've watched her. I'm talking to Kaho.
I don't know. I have to get back to you on that one.
Well, get back during the week or early during the week so that I can start it, so we can have a discussion about it, so that you can start Attack on Titan, so we have a discussion about it.
Okay. But is there anything else other than Attack on Titan? Because I'm gonna take my headset off. I haven't just spoiled it for me.
I'm ready to talk about it.
All right, send me a message.
I think that's it, but there's nothing really. Okay, we'll send them.
We do have something on anime related that we need to talk about this week's podcast, though.
All right, just send me a message.
Send a message when we're done.
All right, headset is off.
Okay, Jinsei, let me be the first one. Did you know? Well, I know you knew, but I'm an anime only watcher here. That was crazy. I know I use the word crazy a lot, but on how Eren was actually the one who Falco was helping. Like, that blew my mind. Spoiler alert.
It's the big reveal.
Like,
it's like you're gonna see the development of Eren throughout the season is gonna be what's absolutely ridiculous. Like the twists, the turns. That's why I can't. Me and I'll talk about it after every episode, or me and Kaiten talk about it after every episode, and it's like he's like, tell me what's going on, but don't tell me, but tell me what's going on, explain. And I'm like, I can't. Like you can't go into any details.
I have a theory.
Go ahead. Let me hear your theory.
Is it a theory? If I'm right or wrong, would it still be considered a spoiler alert?
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Okay, spoiler alert. Okay, Falco is gonna be the new breed, like the new hero, like Eren once was. Like, you know what? I'm thinking.
Okay,
like,
no, you're wrong.
Dang it. But is Eren and Falco at least gonna team up at all? That's all I want to care about. Like, spoiler alert. By the way, I just want that to happen. Are they gonna team up?
No.
Dang it.
There is no the way Eren is going to develop throughout this season, and I'm hoping that they split it up into a part 2.
Well, it's gonna be a shorter season, right?
Well, this is 16 episodes, but I want them to split it up because I don't think they're going to cover 16 and everything, because this is the final season, but the manga is still going. So
wait, it is?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it is. Like an episode came out recently.
Is the manga going to go beyond the anime?
It might. I guess you'll get the major like the final forms of everyone, and then like we'll just have to be stuck with that.
But you know what?
But
go ahead.
Yeah, the character development of Eren is like the focal point to my excitement, because reading it is one thing, but watching it be animated and seeing his turns and his opinions and everything, and just like being there for it and watching it before my eyes, really need that in my life. Like these next 2 episodes should be very exciting, because they've already revealed that they're already there, or they've been there among them. Like they showed it in the last episode with I think Kaiden said it was Jean, but I believe it was Eren, who was like the shadowy figure watching over everything happening. And then, Eren being there, because he is a Titan shifter, you can cut off his limbs and whatnot and like wrap him up, and he can like act like he's actually in the
so it was okay. I thought like he was actually like helping out the enemy, and that's how he snuck in.
He most definitely snuck into the little psych ward slash infirmary to like really just be there. What? And then it's like the story gets kind of convoluted towards the end, but at the same time, you need like, if you're like following it and you're going as the story unfolds, you're like, wow, this shit is like confusion as hell. But once you get to the end of it and then you put it all together, you're like, what did I witness? How did I witness it?
I'll be honest, I am a little confused here and there, but I get the majority of it. Like Reiner, like he is a crazy development character. Like I had no idea like all this stuff was going on. It's kind of cool to see like what's happening on the other side. That's kind of like how I like this episode. We got to see how everybody infiltrated Eren's group, and it just unfolding in the most craziest ways.
Yeah, I hope they don't show them like have to do a flashback. I don't want them to waste time on any flashbacks, really, unless they're going to do it a very specific way, which I believe they will, which is going to show everybody what exactly I'm talking about. But yeah,
I do kind of feel though for Reiner for a little bit on how messed up his life is.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You pick a side. Reiner and they all had a choice. Like they could have been like, you know what, we've been here for so long, we've been with y'all, we rolling with y'all, but they believe what they believe in, and you can't do anything about that. So,
is that why they have split personalities? Because they've been within the group for so long?
Yeah. Like split personality. He just recounts the things he went through and everything like that, and that's all it is. Like He's like he is Marley in and out. That's what that's how he's living his life. But he just had like a breakaway point where he, like kind of enjoyed his lifestyle that he was living. That's all that is.
I want to see like at least some sort of form of like any kind of group kind of like joining forces. That's what I really want to see. Or that not in the story at all.
You'll have to wait and see, Steven.
I don't know. How do you feel about Falco? Like, why are we focusing so much on Falco right now?
It's just to throw you off.
I hope that they don't like just like get him killed.
We will see, Steven.
But the animation, I've been kind of watching the animation. Like I've been looking on YouTube and watching the animations from the different studios. I kind of like Mappa. I kind of like what they're doing right now with Attack on Titan, with the animation wise.
Yeah, no, Mappa's killing the game right now. You think about everything that they've done. They did Grand Blue Fantasy.
Didn't they also do Jujutsu Kaisen, or am I wrong?
No, they did Jujutsu Kaisen. They did Banana Fish. You feel me?
Never saw Banana Fish, but yeah.
Oh, and then Dororo, or
Dora. I don't know. That was a weird name. But yeah, I have a lot of feelings. I will be honest, Jinsei, that Attack on Titan is like a mind game.
It is. It's not a mind game. It's a mind fuck. Like that's what it is. That's what it's going to be at the end. They also did God of High School. I forgot about that.
God of High School had its moments, but that's for another time. Any more you want to talk about this episode and like anything that really got you?
No, I'm just waiting for the next two. We need the next two, and I can't wait to see the Warhammer Titan. That's like my favorite Titan.
Okay, I got a question. How come we haven't been seeing all these different Titans? How come we only see like a handful of intelligent ones until now?
All the Titan shifters belong to Marley. Like one of them, the Warhammer Titan, they're close to Marley, but they don't belong to Marley. So that's why they got to like negotiate with that one to get help. But you'll see. If you look at the artwork of the last season, the whole point of them switching character perspectives and everything is to like vilify Eren and them. But if you look at the artwork, it looks like Eren and everybody is invading, and it makes them look like the antagonist. It's really dope. I was looking at it today, and I was just like, "That's dope as fuck the way they did that."
I know, like Attack on Titan right now is amazing. One of my favorite of the season for sure. Like that really threw me off. Like that, like it was hiding in plain sight. Like I cannot still get over the fact that that is Eren. Like I don't know why I didn't see it sooner.
It's gonna be good. Anyway, let Kaho know so we could move on to the next subject.
Right,
Return of the Mac. Nigga, don't ever call me boy again. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A lot of things. Anyways, do we guys have any topics? I think we covered all the anime.
Oh, didn't you have some shit to talk about?
Yeah, I
Not
do.
your-
No,
what?
not relationship wise. We're not talking about that this week.
We're doing the reviews next week, right? Just to confirm, because next week's like the actual end of the season.
I think it's wrapping up, yeah. Because we still have that one episode of Talentless Nana.
Fair. I mean, we can give like
Anyway, let's get
our rating on the ones that are done. Like done.
do it all together.
Okay. All right, nigga, you ain't got to yell at me. Damn.
You've been yelling at me for 3 weeks. Stop it.
Nigga, shut up.
So, Jinsei, do you guys want to talk about something else, or are you guys ready for what happened to me a few days ago?
Yeah, Jinsei.
I don't have any questions for 2 weeks in a row. Sorry, listeners.
Wow, slagging.
I have any questions?
Fucking
It's
PR
been
manager,
holiday time.
just terrible.
All right, you know what? Let's talk about the topic I wanted to talk about first before we dive in to the big discussion.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So I want to start working out. I want to start getting a buffer. How do you guys feel about working out? Like not being lazy with it is what I'm saying. Like actually like focusing in, working out every day, hitting the gym if COVID is not a thing, or like just freestyling it. How do you stay
freestyling it? He says.
Like doing like parkour stuff, like going outside, running, doing outside sit-ups, squats, whatever you want.
Nigga, first of all, don't do parkour until you are like much better coordinated. And like I would take like a gymnastics class or something because you require like so much flexibility and like first of all, you need to know like the place that you're moving around. You need to be able to predict where you're going to land when you jump somewhere. Also, like if you're gonna like jump off of something and try to do the tuck and roll thing, make sure there are no rocks down there. Like even small ones can fuck you up. Just don't. I'm like just as my advice to you, don't do parkour. You don't do parkour. Period. You'll kill yourself.
So,
young man Steven Summers on TikTok tried to do a parkour TikTok and ended up killing himself on the very first jump.
I just kind of wanted to try parkour because we have this park near my house where it's like a straight up field and nothing but grass. But the thing is, like, there's like a dip all around, so it's like a square. But like you run down into like, so you could like do like somersaults and stuff like that.
Well, that's not parkour. Doing a somersault isn't parkour.
But like I was like talking about like jumping over like benches and whatnot and trying to get onto higher places that normally people wouldn't go. Like say you're trying to jump on a house or something like that.
So instead of taking the stairs, you just climb the wall.
Being like Assassin's Creed.
Sure. Again, I'm gonna tell you specifically. You don't do it. You're going to die.
Yeah, I'm not very hand-eye coordinated with this.
It requires a ton of coordination. Have I ever done it? Fuck no.
Would you ever want to try yourself? Like,
fuck no. Do I look white to you? The fuck? I ain't killing myself for somebody else's amusement. Fuck no. Like if I kill myself, it's gonna be to save somebody that I care for. That's it. Jinsei parkour? Yes. No?
I ain't ever did no parkour. I ain't doing no parkour. No. How do I feel about working out? In terms of when it comes to running, I can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna go for a run. My running is always basketball focused. And then it's like I explained before, stereotypically certain men out there are like, I ain't had no sex in a while. I'm all pent up. I got real attitude and shit like that. Unless they like are sexually satisfied. For me, that's basketball. If I don't play basketball in a week, I'm acting different. If I don't play in 3-4 days, I'm acting different. But that's something I need.
Don't you play like every day though?
Not every day. Just Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
Basically every day.
Would you say basketball is like the ultimate workout?
Ultimate? No. Could you call anything the ultimate workout though?
Mm-mm.
I didn't think so either.
But too much variation, too many different body parts.
I am going to start going back to the gym soon.
Are gyms open?
There's one in Manteca where the owner don't really care about everything that's going on, and he's being allowed to stay open. Not many people are going, so yeah. And then there's Oakdale where those country folk don't give a fuck about can't no COVID stop me and my cows. Like they don't give a fuck about it.
How many gym memberships are you part of, Jinsei?
None. None. I said I'm gonna start.
You know what? Hit me up. I'll go with you.
Steven, I'm going at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Never
Stop
mind,
it.
I'm sleeping.
Stop it.
I mean, that's a good mindset to start with, though. One of the easiest way to actually get into and stay into working out or just any type of exercise, really, is to have a partner to do it with.
Doing it by yourself is really lacking the motivation.
It's a psychological thing. Motivation is a part of it, but it's not as big a part as you think it is. It's like you get people who go to who like have been into exercising for a very long time, and then they go into the gym, like they'll go by themselves. And then when these people are interviewed and asked, when it comes to this type of thing, what is it that gets you up into the gym? What is it that gets you working out? What fuels you? And a lot of the time, if the people are telling the truth, they'll say it's the other people at the gym. It's sort of like a parasocial relationship in that sense. They get that energy that they need from seeing other people work out, as opposed to just having somebody that goes to the gym with them. But yeah, definitely find yourself a buddy.
Like Jinsei.
Like Jinsei, if you want to go at 5 in the morning, find yourself a Jinsei, or try and get Tiffany to go with you. Just when you get yourself some Gatorade, maybe some creatine or something, supplements to help you out after you're done working out. Stay very hydrated.
Headaches.
Yes, yeah, right. Just tell Tiffany, hey, we'll go to fucking Sonic, and just drag her ass to the gym, because she don't want them tots. She gonna want them tots, but she got to go to the gym. What? You over here barking, Jinsei? Sound like a dog. Did you hear that?
Getting sleepy over there.
You went.
Nah, that was I was hollering. I was hollering.
Why?
Okay.
My fault.
I do
Anyway,
actually want to ask you guys something else as well. Moving away from the whole workout thing.
Okay, go ahead. What's up?
What do you guys think about couple YouTube channels?
This man says she gonna want them tot.
After this is the last question before the finale.
What did you say?
What do you guys think of couple YouTube channels? And also, Kaho.
Why are you asking this question, Steven?
Because me and Tiffany are actually going to develop one.
I don't watch couple channels, but my little brother does.
I don't know why, but that's funny.
I don't think that I watch any couples channels. I'm not subscribed to any, and I don't. The only one that I've ever watched before was the H3H3 podcast, and that was kind of like I didn't go to it specifically because they were a couple. It was just happenstance.
Would you and Taylor ever make one in Kaho?
I have no idea what we would make one about, so I can't really imagine that we would.
Well,
If she if she for some reason got off into like, oh yeah, it's time to be extremely online, it's time to be internet Taylor, I'd be down for it. I have no idea what the fuck we would talk about, because our interests when it comes to like hobbies and shit just do not align whatsoever. Like, she's all spiritual hippie bullshit, and I'm like, hey, time to play some video games.
it's not necessarily having the to do interests. Like for me, an example, for me and Tiffany, we're gonna be doing like the 3 marker challenges. We're gonna be like focusing on doing like couple stuff, like facts. We're gonna be doing like different situations type of deal.
Okay, but is it something like, was this your idea or was it her idea?
Mainly my idea. It was something for me.
Exactly.
Everybody, but listen, hear me out. Hear me out. It was a thing designed for me and Tiffany to have more stuff in common. We have a lot of stuff in common, but this is for my time to actually like introduce her into like what I like to do, because I do a lot of stuff like what she likes to do. Like I know how to cook. Not think I'm like your skill level, Kaho, but like I learned how to cook a little bit more than I used to. like we have cooking that we share in common now. Because I don't know if I told you this or not, Kaho. She is a chef herself, and she actually has a degree in cooking as well. She actually like went to college and whatnot in a culinary school, but it's something that we both agreed because she's into TikTok. I'm into the whole YouTube thing, guys. You guys already know this, but she said, "Yeah, I'm down to do a YouTube channel, a couple of channels. So we're gonna try it."
All right. So when you say that you guys have a lot in, like, what's your like? If you have like the same favorite milkshake? Because I know like I know hers is probably like triple chocolate chip cookie dough double dunk or something. But what's yours?
Actually, she hates chocolate due to the fact that she had a lot of chocolate in culinary school.
Yeah, that's what she tells you. But what is yours?
I honestly like cookie dough.
Okay. That's. I mean, that you got one thing in common, I guess. You just gotta add gravy and a bunch of shit like that. But like when you say that you're gonna do like couples challenge, you mean like the ice bath challenge and shit?
Not necessarily that. We're gonna do we're gonna pull ideas from the internet. Like we're gonna do like the Taki eating challenge. We're gonna do like we're gonna like ask each other like how much do we know more, like who knows more about each other, like do you like personalities, like their moods and so on and so forth. Little stuff like that. But we're gonna put everything into like a 10-minute video. Maybe do like the Chubby Bunny challenge.
Oh, she gonna whoop your ass in that one.
You know it.
Destroy. She gonna fucking crush, demolish, annihilate you. Like you stand no chance. Primarily because like I don't see you being able to pull ahead. Like you're weak.
I know. I just want to have more common ground. Like what our thing right now. We play a lot of pool. I don't know if you and Jinsei play pool. Kaho,
Billiards.
Pool, like actually.
Billiards.
No, like pool, like when you go to the bar and you play actually like nine.
Motherfucker, it's called billiards, not pool.
Yeah. Anyway, billiards. Yeah, I'm actually okay at pool. I'm not gonna lie, billiards. But anyways, yeah.
I mean, it's also called pool, but it's the actual name for it is billiards. You should know this though. Is what I'm telling you.
Yes, I know, but I know how to like call stuff. I know how to like make sure. I know how to aim and get my ball to hit the other side and bounce off into the pocket. I became quite good because at the ranch where she lives, they actually have a pool table, their own pool table, and we play like almost every day. And I got quite good. I'm not thinking like I'm the best by all means, but yeah, I can hold my own.
Is it like a nice? Is it like because I assume so because like Tiffany's playing there too. But is it like one of those nice heavy duty reinforced tables?
I will have to take a picture of it, but yeah,
you can lean on and. Because the cheap ones will break and splinter and crack.
It's an older model. It's like one of those things, Kaho, like where you put a 25-cent quarter in, and it's old when you have to put a 25-cent to play. Like we have a quarter that you put it in and it pops right back out. But yeah,
25-cent quarter. Never mind. All right. So I mean, what does putting the quarter in get you? Like the cue ball?
It retrieves the balls for you.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. 25 cents for a pool game. That ain't that. I mean, my apartment complex, you can't use it now because of the COVID shit is starting to wrap up again. But they have a clubhouse that we can go to, and they have like pool. They got foosball. They got like this entertainment center with all kinds of old ass shit like SNES, Sega, GameCube, Dreamcast. Like it's just all kinds of shit. It's dope as fuck. And I'm really sad that we actually
And this your new apartment or old apartment?
New one, obviously. I'm really sad that we moved in here towards winter because there's like a lot of like they got like putt golf and shit. You can go and fucking play putt golf and
no way.
Like all kinds of shit. But it's like it's too cold. We moved in October when shit is starting to get really cold, and it's like I'm like, oh hell yeah, all these amenities are dope as fuck, and I didn't even account for the fact that I ain't gonna be able to be outside doing the shit because it's fucking freezing.
All right,
but man, I'm waiting for summer though, or spring. I mean,
sounds like a lot of fun. All right, Jinsei, if you ever had a future girlfriend, would you ever do a couple channel?
Probably not.
Like Jinsei, don't you like? You'll bring your girl to play ball. Jinsei, no, shut up! Don't say that shit. She right there.
But what I'm trying to get at here, Kaho, is that I'm trying to get her more. Is it bad to necessarily get somebody involved to what you like to do as a hobby more too, or is that like I'm not forcing it on her, but like she agreed to do it, but like is that bad to try to get her to like the stuff I like too?
Bitch gonna make Jinsei catch like 6 L's in a row. Not necessarily. As long as you're not being like
Forceful.
coercive or anything. Like, yeah, if she does it of her own volition, there's no problem with that. It's in the same way, like, you don't want her telling, hey, Steven, get your bitch ass out of here and clean these chicken pens. Like, you don't want her forcing you to do shit that you don't want to do. So, give that same respect.
Well, Jinsei, are you ready to top it off
Top it off with what?
with what happened to me a few days ago? I
It's
don't really,
your story, Steven.
you started so I can actually talk about it. I don't want to say the name.
Name? You? What are you talking about?
So basically, I got caught the day before Christmas.
No, he's talking about his daddy.
Honestly, my dad was strict. It's weird. Like, I'll be
You
honest.
got caught doing what, Steven?
I can't say it, but you can.
Well, what'd you get caught doing?
Playing around.
Steven, what were you doing? Playing around, like playing with blocks? Did you have like some Legos? Playing with Legos?
I got caught watching porn, so it was my day off from because I would have been at Tiffany's, but she's kind of quarantining right now, so I can't really be around her. So I was bored, and I did it in the middle of the day. And my dad walked in my room to ask me a question, and then he sees me, and it was just so awkward.
He sees you. Lay out the scene. Are your pants at your ankles? Are you standing up? Are you sitting down?
You got the jergens. You got like the paper towel in your hand. What's up? What were you? What was on the screen too?
Oh no! The thing that got me is because I turned it off right away.
What?
Like I turned off my computer right away.
Did you just do like one of those and you stumbled to turn the shit off and dad's just like, oh, I know what you was doing, little nigga. I know what you was doing.
Exactly what I was doing.
I'm about to get the belt and you can get some of this Big Bang Dad slapped across that ass.
Honestly,
that's a crazy ass statement.
Honestly, it was kind of embarrassing because like he was cool with it, yet at the same time he was like totally not. Like I thought I was gonna get much more severe punishment than I did. All he was gonna do is block my computer from going on those sites. But like that's cool. I thought it was gonna be like kind of worse, but he said like, "Hey, this is like free pass sort of thing." And
what porn was you watching?
Yeah, what was on the screen?
Just a solo.
What?
It was just like a normal girl, nobody else.
So it was like a webcam?
Yeah.
That ain't even porn, nigga.
But anyway, yeah, it was kind of embarrassing. My mom.
Steven's definitely the type to not be able to like watch man on girl porn because
like,
oh my god, the angles! Look at the penis. I don't like that.
I think he'd be like, I fell in love with her at first sight, and now she's fucking somebody else. Somebody call my dad.
And then my dad made me tell my mom. It was like a whole ordeal that happened to me. Kind of like scarred me for life because my like family knows now. But it's okay. Like I'm not gonna do it anymore. But yeah.
I've said this. I already said this, but you are like 30 plus years old. What the fuck?
Well, technically, I'm still getting a pretty good deal on my living arrangement. So like, I don't really want to blow that.
And a tenet of the living arrangement is keep your hands off of your pee-pee.
Yep. I got ragged at it pretty hard at work too. But like, if I was comfortable telling people about it though.
Yeah, I can't wait to walk over there with the store manager and all the other managers and be like, "Hey, y'all know Steven got caught by his dad jacking off."
Hey,
and
what?
Punished. But you should change your Twitter handle to Punished Steve.
No, it was just so embarrassing for me because like my dad, like my dad's look. Oh my gosh, I will never forget that look.
Nigga 30 something getting punished for jerking off. What the fuck?
And then
Kaho, to be fair, in his defense, he said it's his living arrangement, right? So he's at his parents' house. He plays by their rules or whatever. Fine. And he's in California. And in California, it makes sense financially to remain home until you're like 35.
Nigga, fuck that. Move to Alabama where you truly belong so that you can, hit on the sisters and shit. And I ain't talking about the black chicks. You know I ain't talking about the black chicks. Move back to where your roots spring from, where the living is cheap and so are the women. And the living is easy.
I might go to Alabama and find me a corn-fed white woman.
Corn-fed.
Honestly, Jinsei, I'm surprised you haven't found anybody yet.
Can't find when not looking.
He said, "I got a girl." You said, "I got a girl," and you don't, nigga.
I mean, me and actually, honestly, sorry, Jinsei, but me and Tiffany are actually doing pretty well lately. Like, no fights whatsoever.
Damn, he's styling on you. He said, despite the fact that the food bill is hella high, him and Tiffany are just fucking happy and in love, and you are not, bitch.
He really getting at me hard. Not as hard as you getting at him, but you're right.
Come on, Jinsei, step it up.
I'm not looking, dog. It's holiday season. You don't ever do it during the holiday season.
So quit being a slut.
I mean, okay. Well, I think I asked you, but you never date online.
I mean, if I meet somebody online, that's perfectly fine.
Who is she?
What you mean? Who is she? There ain't nobody.
Hey, it's not very often I get to poke fun and bully Jinsei. It's once in the blue moon.
Yeah, you could just go for fucking buy like some cheeseburgers and shit. And what was the name of Tiffany's sister that you said was kind of hot, who clearly like looks like she's old enough to be your mom?
Jennifer.
Yeah, just hop up in that, Jinsei. Hop up in that hoopty.
I mean, she is 41, but she looks good for 41.
Do you wanna ride?
Oh, I want another.
Spider-Man said anybody can get it once. So I mean, she can get it once. Never know. It might change your life. You just never know. You see some decent looking people surrounded by gremlins. Like, it's something that was life changing in this interaction with this person. It's either sex, it may be money, it might be personality. Like personality. Shout out to Jay.
There's somebody that's like you're interested in now, or just a friend.
I have at this moment in time 0 interest to be in a relationship. My interests lie in doing the cute shit, and I don't need to be in a relationship to do cute shit.
When is Jade gonna come on here and talk to me? I mean, talk to us. You said she was like. You said she was like sultry, all up in the mic, like being quiet, some ASMR type shit.
She's like that because to explain, she's technically not she's a minor Kaho.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Nah. Fuck Jade. She ain't allowed on this. This is adults only. Adult Swim, nigga. All kids out of the pool.
I know who you're talking about too, Jinsei.
Who am I talking about?
Can't say right now.
Why can't you? What?
Because he don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Stupid ass nigga.
Who is it? Who do you think it is, Steven?
Somebody, but I'm not gonna name names because we know people that watch this podcast.
Just say the name, you bitch ass nigga. Come on.
Is it Nia?
No. See, I knew you were wrong.
Anyway. Yeah, so going back to my situation, it just sucks that like it happened.
Real quick, Jade, no more horny questions. You're not allowed. The devil's gonna take you. Fucking, you should learn a thing or two from Steven's living arrangement.
Took me once. What would take me again?
Yeah, that's a lie. They're gonna take you multiple times. But it's okay because Jesus forgives all. As long as you say at the end of the day, Jesus, forgive me for my sins. I've been a bad, bad boy. I spilled my seed all over the floor at least 3 or 4 times this afternoon. My daddy didn't catch me because I'm slick Rick now.
But yeah,
And
anything else?
you slip in some cum. Whoopsie daisy.
Oh, I have to tell Jinsei something that he needs to get caught up on is Black Clover. You need to skip all that filler crap. Jinsei, Black Clover is coming back strong next week, so that's another episode that we gotta have to talk about.
I'll think about it.
It'll be another anime for me to mute myself for, because I ain't trying to hear about that bullshit. Or not mute, deafen.
Kaho, anything that you want to talk about?
Do you want to ride in the backseat of a caddy? Weren't you talking about something else that you want to talk about, like Christmas or something? No, not Christmas. We already talked about Christmas. What the fuck was it that you were talking about? We were talking about it in our chat before we started recording.
What was it, Jinsei? Do you know?
No, I'm pretty sure you went over everything you wanted to talk about.
I mean, okay.
Working out, Tiffany. Are
you guys
Christmas?
Are you guys like surprised? Like I was able to like be so open about like what happened.
Well, you already told us about it previously, so no, not really. My opinion, anyway. I don't know about Jinsei.
I was surprised about him getting caught jacking off by his dad.
Spanking the monkey, beating the meat.
I'm just surprised you wouldn't lock your door or something.
I have no lock.
I'm surprised you wouldn't invest in a lock.
Like put something in front of your fucking door, you know, like a bell or something.
But you live and learn.
Okay, so you've lived. What have you learned? What are you going to do about it now? What are the preventative measures that you're going to take in order to keep your privacy while you are touching your privates? Come on, your daddy don't watch this. Don't worry about it. What are your plans, Steven? Tell us your plans.
I actually don't have any right now.
You're just going to take that risk, huh?
I'm a risk taker after all.
It's not as cool as you think it sounds.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know, man. If I was in your situation, my dad was like, hey, look here. Give it up. Or I'll cut it off. Or something like that. No. Hell no. Like, I'd be like, all right, what am I gonna do? You know what? I would Home Alone some shit. I'd put like some of those like race cars or something on the floor. So like if my dad ever tried to turn the corner and bust in on me, be like, oh shit, you know, you hear a loud ass slam on the floor because your dad just hit the floor like he's fucking Al Pacino or whoever the fuck played Marv in. Pretty sure it was Al Pacino. You know, so it's like, all right, let me tuck this away real quick. And, you know, and I need him to fall down because it takes me a minute to tuck away this monster. You know, it's a whole process. You know, but he would never catch me as a result.
You know, I do have one topic I need to talk about.
What's that?
So, we're home for Christmas, right? I can't really be at Tiffany's due to the fact that COVID kind of hit. So, long story short, my sister had a new boyfriend, and I'm like, oh shoot, I finally get to meet this guy because she had been dating him for about like 4 months or so. Me and Tiffany been in a 3-year relationship. I'm like, shoot, I got the upper hand here. Let's see what this guy's all about. And you know,
the upper hand.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I got to meet my sister's first boyfriend today.
And
he was all right. He was much older than I anticipated, but yeah, he was all right.
How old is much older?
Probably like 7 years older.
How old is he? How old is she?
She's like 32. I think he's like 38 or 40 something.
There you go.
Nice guy though.
Okay. Did
should've-
he? What?
I thought the correlation because you was talking about your dick, and then he was like, "Oh, I met my
Yeah, I mean,
sister's boyfriend. And he's black. He got a big dick."
No,
I just thought
she
I don't
just
know.
say I was actually just about to ask until you ruined it. I was actually just about to ask, like, what did he take her into the bedroom and then blow her back out where everyone could hear? Like, there has to be some tie-in to the fact that I was talking about this fucking behemoth that I got between my legs. You know what I'm saying?
it just threw me off that like he has gray hair.
Nigga, you have gray hair.
Not like that. I have baby hair still. Ask Jinsei. I have fine hair.
Why?
Actually.
Why? When it
Fine.
comes to your greasy ass scalp, why does it always come back to Jinsei? Jinsei, what do you be moisturizing this shit for him or something?
I don't know. Let him just do what he do in a conversation. Let him. I don't know. Don't bring me into this.
He's bringing you into it. I just want to know why. Like, what are you doing to this boy?
Corrupting me.
I'm just saying, ask Jinsei because I see him all the time at work. That's all it is.
If you're corrupting this boy,
I mean, Kaho, if you lived in California, we can hang out more, you know?
nigga, no. Whatever it is that is emanating from you, that would have to be like a maybe once every couple months type of deal. You just radiate something. Like, look at your profile picture. That shit is scary. Whatever it is, whatever that is, I'm talking about your Discord one right now. Whatever that shit you got coming out of your mouth and your eyes, I don't want that. No, thank you.
That's actually from Black Clover.
I know it is.
Anyways, anything else you guys want to talk about? We just hit 2-hour mark.
Is it 2 hour? I thought it was hour and a half.
Like, we're 5 minutes under the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. I was about to say, did y'all boss get you anything for Christmas? But I know that's not a thing.
Mine actually, yeah, he did.
What did he get you?
He got me a gift card to Foot Locker and a Stephen Curry pop thing. What do they call it?
Pop figure? The little bobblehead thing?
Yeah, the pop figure. Yeah.
That's cool. Actual retail price. Yeah. I'm asking this for this for very specific reason.
I have no idea.
Take a guess. Shot in the dark.
He might have spent like $50 probably or something.
Cool.
Did you?
I got some shit.
Here you go, about the flick.
I got some shit from my butt. Hold up. Let me open this real quick.
Kaho,
let's try here.
Please tell me you did not get him that same gift.
What? No. You mean Jinsei? No. All right, so this was like I want to say 3 weeks ago or so. I was talking about how me and Taylor need a printer, mostly because the both of us can work from home, and also it's just nice to have printer, fax, scanner, all that shit. So we have 2 printers in the office, right? One of them we don't use. The other one, slightly newer than the older one that we have. The older one's just chilling there, not really doing anything. Still a good printer though. So I'm talking about it, and a little bit later he comes back. He's like, "Hey, why don't you take that printer?" And I'm like, that fucking hulking monster, behemoth, gigantic printer. You're just gonna give that shit away? Like, yeah, go ahead, take it. So take the shit, take it home, take a couple of packages of paper too, because he's like, yeah, take some paper too. Get home, set that shit up. It's nice, works hella nice. Then it go back to cut back to yesterday, and my boss gives me a call Christmas Eve. He's like, hey. If you can, try and swing by the office before Monday, because we're closed until Monday. try and swing by the office until before Monday, because Christmas present on your desk. And I didn't get a Christmas present for everyone, so I don't want everybody to see. I'm like, all right, cool. Swing by. There's a card and a present on the desk. Pick them up, take them home. Under the tree. Wake up this morning. Going through present shit, I get to his presents, the ones that he gave me. It's very clearly a card. Open the present first. It's kind of heavy, and it is it's a cutting board, but not just any cutting board. It is a professional cutting board. This thing is hefty, like one of them things that you would see in an actual like top tier fucking culinary arts facility, like durable, layered and lacquered. Just it's fucking crazy. And I'm like, damn, I wonder how much this shit costs. It had to cost something, because like a really, really good cutting board will run you like $150. And this is like way better than a really good cutting board. So I'm like, all right, I'll check that out later. And then I open up the card that he gave me. Like, oh, it's got like, I got it right here. It's got like a wolf on the front of it. It says Season's Greetings. Just a wolf. Nothing special. Little snow on the wolf. You know. It's a cool picture. Open it up. Nigga, $400 falls out of this damn thing. And I don't know if you heard that, but I just did it again. Because I got $400 that just landed on my keyboard. Oh shit, I dropped some on the floor. Hold up. All right, we good. So I'm like, damn! How much? How much does this cutting board cost? Look up the brand name cutting board. This cutting board is $250. Like, goddamn! I said, how much does printer cost? Look up the printer. How much do you think the printer costs, Jinsei?
$600.
$250.
This printer is worth $1,200. How much is that total?
$2,050 or something like that.
$1,850.
$2,050 after taxes.
Probably.
So what you're saying, Kaho, you're very good at your job.
Oh yeah. And I'm also helping him start like his new businesses and shit. But yeah.
And Kaho is a very valued employee. I get that you're being very braggadocious about this, but and I'm not going to take away from that. Go ahead, Kaho, do your shit. Go off, King. Get what you deserve, every penny. I would have gave you another 4.
Well, you still owe him that PS5.
Chill out, Steven. But
no lie detected.
It makes sense given everything. Fuck, PS. Anyway, it makes sense. It makes sense. Everything that you've told me about your boss and how your relationship is, all that shit makes sense. That's why, it makes sense that I got a gift for mine. Also, Steven, don't mention this shit at work.
I won't.
Or anybody who's listening, don't mention this shit.
Yeah, anybody who's listening. Talkative ass niggas at work, don't mention this shit though. Just standing around the fucking water cooler. Did you hear Jinsei got to get some bonus loving. Nobody else did though. What you think about that?
Hey, shit. But yeah.
I only gave one person at work a gift.
Were you stalking her?
And with the guy.
Were you stalking him?
No.
Did he give you the dick afterwards? Because you've been cut off from Tiffany since she's quarantining. So she couldn't give you hers.
Man. Right.
Missed opportunities, homie.
But no, I got him some beer. He got me some fruit roll-ups. We're good. Anyway.
I got him some beer. He got me some, like it just sounds like this is just ended in like, yeah, I handed him some beer, he handed me some fruit roll-ups. We started kissing. Next thing you know, I'm waking up laying next to this nigga. He's snoring.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
just like, what have I done? Did I enjoy it though?
All right, Jinsei, you're kind of getting quiet about not wanting to spill the beans over there.
What? He didn't say shit. What are you talking
He
about?
was like, yeah, I'm going to get this. I actually gave a present to my boss, but I don't want to say because people might find out about work. Come on, you already said
No,
it.
I said, don't say shit about
I
him
know.
getting me a present.
I won't say anything.
And the listeners not to say anything. The work listeners not to say nothing.
You heard him, guys. You heard him.
You didn't hear, apparently.
And keep everything in the podcast to yourselves as well, because I don't want this going to spread around work like a wildfire. What I got in trouble for.
Yeah, but make sure you tell everybody about the pot. It's a quandary. It's a conundrum. Now you can't tell people like, hey, tell everybody that you know to watch this shit, because everybody that they know more often than not is going to include people at work. So it's just like a huge base of potential viewers that we're missing out on because Jinsei had to spill the fucking beans about his boss, you know, doing some nepotistic bullshit by giving him a present and saying, fuck all the rest of the employees. Fuck y'all. Jinsei is the only one that's important. Brandon is important and y'all not, bitch ass niggas.
I'm important too, but that's besides the thing. But
shut up. You ain't get no present.
But hear me out. You know what the crazy thing that happened? Like talking about people, letting people know about the channel. Like me and Brandon were, or me and Jinsei were in the break room, and then like we were talking about. We had other coworkers with us, and they're like, hey Steven, you have a YouTube channel, right? And I said, yeah, I got one. And then they asked like Jinsei, hey Jinsei, do you have a channel? And we were like, actually, we have a channel together with our buddy Kaho. And like they were like, no way. Like it was like crazy coincidence that they asked us like that if we both had a channel, and we were like, well, actually, yeah, we share one.
All right, did you like fucking rope them in, tell them, hey, check out this episode, you know, and give me some feedback and give me some questions too. I want you to be involved. I want to grow my community, and I want you to be a part of it. That's that silver tongue bullshit I was talking about. That's how you rope people in. And I know this sounds like kind of like a car salesman-y, but it's the truth. Like when you engage with people like that, it makes them want to come back. You know, and if you actually get them, or you start off with that engagement and you get them to go and watch it, you know, they'll give the podcast a pass on the fact that we have a Steven here, but you know, they'll come back, they'll give us some questions, and they'll be like, hey, this is what I thought of your podcast. Here's some questions, and then they'll come back and watch the next episode. So you have people engaged for, at the very least, 2 episodes, at the very least.
Okay, we'll work on it. We got to get more viewership. Our viewership is actually, speaking of the channel, I gotta say, like, man, Jinsei has been killing it with like word of mouth. Like he has been on that.
Good.
Yeah, wait till the shirts is done, fellas.
You doing the landing screen shirts?
Yeah.
You gotta let me know how much I owe you, Jinsei, for a shirt.
Hey, speaking of which, Taylor's mom is actually like a clothes designer. Like she does that shit. So like I was talking to her because there was this new fabric cutting tool that she wanted. It's like I actually don't know shit about it, so I'm not even gonna pretend like I do. But we put some money down on a gift card from the company that sells it, so that she could get it. And you know, she's fucking dancing in her seat. Yeah, I got enough to get my shit now. And, you know, so I was telling her, I was like, hey, you know, I got a couple of designs. That'd be nice if you could put these on a shirt or put it on a hoodie or something like that. You know, and I'm willing to purchase the materials and then give it to her, and she can make it. You know, don't tell her, but I ain't paying no fucking labor. You know, but it's great. So now, you know, you can get some shit made, and it's not even just, it's anything that's made out of fabric or cloth or anything like that. So I get like a beanie made or something. Like that would be dope. To just get the like Night Sky podcast across it. I got some ideas. I got some plans.
Plug that merch. Never mind. Anyway.
When you say it like that, you just God, just ruin shit. Why you keep ruining shit? Just stop.
What do you ruin?
Like when you like the whole soliloquy about like, yeah, I got some shit and some shit going on here. Like, yeah, smooth ass Kaho. Plug that merch. Like, it's just like everything is just rolling smoothly, and then at the very end of this cart is just one rusty ass wheel that keeps turning on its own that just says plug that merch. Like everything else is pristine and looking good, and then people see that little nasty wheel at the end, and working in retail, you push carts and shit, you've seen this. Just one wheel on this entire cart is just like disgusting. It's just like, ugh. I don't want that. I don't want that touching my body.
And Steven is the one. He's the one nasty will.
It sounded better in my head.
No, not Steven as a whole. Just the statement on the end of everything that I had said. Everything that I had said was the cart all together, and then plug that merch. Attached to everything that I had just said was the nasty wheel. Everything else is looking good. Everything is sanitized, no COVID at all. But that wheel, pretty sure that wheel has COVID. I don't want that. I mean, and don't be surprised, nigga. Like, this is the thing. This is one of the things that when we had our discussion, that I said that he needs to stop doing. Like the whole, like, I'm gonna finish your sentence for you bullshit. That's what that was. Nigga, let me be me. Let me be me. Something like you don't do this shit. I mean, we do that shit sometimes. To be fair to Steven, we do that shit sometimes. But when we do it, it's funny, or it's like it enhances the flavor of whatever the fuck we were just talking about. But when it's just like some,
yeah, it's just ketchup. I get you. I know. Steven is ketchup. Oh, he's Kraft Mayo. Actually.
Yeah, nigga, Kraft Mayo. You better stop coming at me, nigga. You want to fight, nigga? I'll fight your ass right now. Snatch your fucking. I know you wearing a wig. I'll snatch that wig through this fucking Discord screen. Teach you a lesson. Put that wig on my balls and make it a merkin. Wait,
ooh, Steven?
No, you. Is that what? Because you bald, so you gotta wear a wig. Can't like cancer patient.
Actually, he's not that bad bald.
Okay. Yeah, it was a joke, Steven. Of course this nigga's cute with his bald ass fucking chrome dome head. Krillin ass nigga. But I mean, like, Krillin still pulled fucking Android 48 or whatever the fuck. And she was hella fine, so obviously it's a compliment.
Does being bald pull in more in girls?
There's a couple women who be like, "Oh, let me just caress your hair real quick." It's like a thing for them.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody's attracted to something.
Really say. Only thing I can say is it's 11:48 and your boy need to get some sleep.
Bitch ass.
I think we should wrap it up.
No condoms. All right. So, what was this, episode 11? Episode 11. It was kind of fun. Like, just talking about bullshit at the beginning. That's something that I want to do more often. Just vamping. Just bullshitting at the beginning. Like, the whole structured argument, or not argument, what the fuck, structured conversation, has its place. Like especially the anime portion, that's fine. But I do enjoy when we just get off on a tangent and just talk shit. Just lose the conversation that we were initially talking about, if there was one to talk about at all. So I enjoy that part. But yeah, let me know, me specifically, fuck these niggas. Let me know what you think about it. Like, just like rambling conversations. Do you guys enjoy that type of shit? I know that like statistically speaking, people tend to enjoy that because, I mentioned a parasocial relationship earlier, but it is something that lets you know, get to know the people that you're listening to. But yeah, give me your thoughts on that. Steven will be reading the comments. Bitch ass Steven. Oh, also speaking of bitch ass Steven, I noticed that in the last episode, Jinsei said to put a picture up of you with your head in the trash can, and you didn't fucking do it. You slacking, bitch.
A little bit, yeah.
Supposed to be on this editing and shit, but you ain't doing that. But that's all right. Jinsei will whoop your ass at work later. But yeah,
I'll stick around for that.
I think we already had a discussion about it, though. To be honest, about the editing part.
What you talking about? Was I part of this discussion?
How would that work?
Okay, I wasn't. Yeah, Jinsei will fill me in on that shit later, and if you don't, I'm gonna fucking choke him. But yeah, all the social media shit downstairs. Check it out. Check out Steven's anime review channel called Anime Alley. He's got like a video with several 100,000 views on it that he holds up as sort of the golden child, and that is never changing.
Actually,
Steven, shut up. Yeah, drop us some questions if you got some questions that you would like us to answer. They could be funny, they could be horny, unless you are fucking underaged. Jade, stay away. Anyway. But yeah, it's the end of the episode, and hopefully, without Steven ruining the shit this time. Jinsei, would you care to take us out on a Skidi Bobo?
Ayotunde Skidi Bobo.